Rhodes students and political candidates have appealed a document restricting campaigning on campus. The university has revised the restrictions except a R10,000 deposit when candidates campaign to more than 150 people.
Obviously, the university needs some security. This is university property, and the rules are the same for anybody.
If you're like an established party, if you're like the DA or the NC, that's not a big problem at all. But I think the fact that that amount of money is getting charged just shows how the sort of ability to actually get into sort of like local government is so dependent.
The question is if these restrictions have had an impact on students' voting decisions. We asked students whether they would vote for another student.
I definitely would vote for a student because I feel that there isn't appropriate representation here in this area for students and for what we really want and demand.
Running a municipality it's a full-time job, and it's a serious business. The people suffer if you don't get it right.
Although there are mixed reactions about campaigning on campus, the posters around indicate that Rhodes University certainly is a political zone. Chloe Hirschman, RUTV, Grahamstown. Hi Gino. Well, it's not really all that busy at the moment. It's about 11 o'clock and people are still milling in. There seem to be more theatre kids and journ students than people here to vote, but hopefully that'll change soon. We're going to speak to Chris McMichael about how he thinks the day will turn out and how his experience has been. Do you think students would vote for another student?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know a lot of people are voting today, and I mean also I know that regardless of the outcome, the fact that we have been doing this, like candidacy, it's put the fear into the other parties because they never saw this coming, because they, like with politics, it's supposed to be kind of open and accountable, especially at a local level, but it's not really. And what we've done is sort of deviate from this kind of set path, which they are pretty upset about, because people from other parties have literally been trying to like kind of co-opt me and sort of being like, oh well, we like what you're doing, and kind of, can you help us out? So yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously we'll see what the results, and also I don't think we'd be doing this if there wasn't a lot of student support initially.
Well, Gino, it's a few hours later now. We've been here most of the day, and there really has just been a trickle of people coming in. There haven't been as big a turnout as we were expecting, and despite all the controversy about the campaigning on campus, one wonders whether it was actually, if it meant anything at all. So, back to studio.